Welcome back to our second half hour. A Wisconsin law increasing the requirements to allow a woman to have an abortion is being challenged this week in federal court.
Now, the measure was signed by Governor Walker last July, but it has not yet been enforced. Here are the facts. The law requires abortion providers to have admitting privileges at nearby hospitals. That means a provider could automatically send a patient to the hospital if it was necessary. Planned Parenthood and affiliated medical services immediately filed a lawsuit to challenge that requirement. A federal judge put the law on hold while the legal challenge was worked out. Now, that trial began this morning in Madison. Fox 11's Andrew LaCombe has more.
Attorneys for abortion providers want to convince a federal judge a recent Wisconsin law is unconstitutional.
I think the politicians in the Wisconsin legislature who were pushing this really didn't care about providing quality health care to women in need of these services.
Republican State Representative Andre Jacques of De Pere was a co-sponsor of the bill when it went through the state legislature. He says the law protects women.
Is just about really shining some light on an industry that I don't think is particularly helpful to women in terms of their evasion of accountability for patient safety.
Planned Parenthood had said the law would force its abortion clinic in Grand Chute to close because its providers lacked admitting privileges. Providers there have since gained privileges. However, Planned Parenthood argues in court documents it is not sure if the physicians who obtained admitting privileges will ultimately be able to maintain them. Jacques has another view.
Again, it begs the question, who is it that would not be able to to get hospital admitting privileges?
But opponents say the law makes it more difficult for providers to remain open.
Politicians will achieve their apparent goal of harming women.
Proceedings in federal court are expected to last until at least Friday. Any decision will likely be appealed. The case could ultimately be decided in the U.S. Supreme Court. Andrew LaCombe, Fox 11 News.
Now, as we've said, affiliated medical services in Milwaukee is also a part of this lawsuit. Providers there do not have admitting privileges yet, so if the law is upheld, that clinic would no longer be able to perform abortions.